I haven't warmed up, but I just got some new music and I'm so excited about it. And so I'm just gonna sing it anyway, without warming up. So, oops. I stick with the real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what? I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most? What scares me the most?
What scares me the most are these high E flat fives that are not in my melting range.
And he sees me, I like him and he knows it. What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then?
This legitimately hurts me to sing. I'm serious. I either sing it in opera or I sing it like a mouse going through puberty with voice cracks. So this is my journey to learning this song, trying to sing it well, and figure out a way that it can actually fit in my voice and not feel strained. By the end, I feel like I was able to sing all the notes with a relaxed larynx and jaw and steady controlled airflow. The mixed belt is still not all the way there, and you'll see that at the end. But haters, go ahead and leave a comment anyway. Love you so much.
Me wants to again. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open, but still I can't help from hoping. My heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open.
So here you're seeing some clips of me practicing this piece on my own. I haven't taken this song and done it in lessons yet with Michelle and Robert, so this is just my trying to struggle through it and figure out the kinks. Basically, you'll see here that I just am using too much air, and it is pushing through my vocal cords to the point that it is making them crack. The high notes, of course, are not ringing as much because I think I am at this point still holding a lot of tension in the back of my throat, kind of squeezing it to force that sound through my nasal space.
That I'm scared of breaking open, but still I can't help from hoping. What if when he sees me, I like him and he knows?
A really annoying but necessary part of practice is doing it without the music and running through just the parts that are challenging for you. And for me, of course, those are the belting section at the end of the song. So I am doing basically the same notes over and over again, just trying to figure out what mouth shape, what tongue shape, maybe what kind of breath support I need. You'll also see me moving my hands a lot, like trying to imagine the sound coming out of a specific place in my body. Here I'm holding my chest. That's really me, like trying to remind myself to keep that part of my body relaxed, and it doesn't end up being perfect by the end of it, but of course, this is just like, this is the process, and over months it finally gets a little bit better.
So it's like the sound is being focused. I'm here.
Sometimes as I'm practicing, I think I might have stumbled upon something that will be helpful for me to try to recreate later, so this is me trying to explain that to the camera so that I can look back on it.
You just open up the back, but still I can't help.
When I hold my cheeks, I feel like it gives me some tactile feedback as to whether or not I'm actually getting resonance in that space that I want the sound to be going into. But it's not foolproof because you have to make sure that you're not squeezing your throat to get the sound there. So, and you'll see in these videos that's kind of what I'm doing, unfortunately.
Sees me. I like him and he knows it. What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me? My heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help from hoping.
The word breaking, for some reason, is what is breaking my voice. And I think it's the K sound, like it just wants to get stuck in the back of my throat and then throw off my airflow. That's like one of the biggest struggles with this song for me, is like trying to figure out how do I not let the consonants get in the way of producing the sound that I want while also still enunciating.
When he sees me.
I think in this practice session I finally started getting a little bit closer to my end goal with the resonance of the E flat that I want, but still feeling a little bit squeezy, like my larynx hasn't dropped all of the way.
Not prepared for that. I'm scared. Scared of breaking. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared. If when he sees me, I like him and he knows it. What if he opens up a door and what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it. What if he opens up a door and I can't close it?
Something Michelle and Robert suggested to me was trying to sing this kind of not actually enunciating the consonants all the way, so instead of saying, what if he opens up a door and I can't close it, saying, door and I can close it. And it sounds really funny, but, you know, kind of helps.
When he holds me, my heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open.
Around this time I started working on a lot of classical repertoire because I was about to sing in a choir concert, so I wanted to make sure that my head voice was solid, and I think that really actually helped my belting because you can see here my throat is a lot more relaxed and I'm able to find that resonant space a lot easier.
When he sees me, let's do again. My heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help from open. What if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it. What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help open. What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then? I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of making open. What if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it?
Around this time in voice lessons we started working on the idea of reducing airflow and just trusting that the sound is going to get where it needs to go without you having to push it there. And I think that really helped to make my sound a lot more relaxed and keep my voice from tiring out, because this is kind of a tiring song if you're pushing all the way through.
I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open, but still looking out from open. My heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open, but still looking out from open to find. I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what? I don't like guessing games, or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most, is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it? What if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he is only disappointed? What if I give myself away and only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best of you, so that when he sees me, I want him to. I'm not defensive, I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line I've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. Sorry girls, but it could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind, or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and to make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God. What if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open, but still looking out from open to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who